subscribe and leave a comment below.
r/AskReddit. What are some useful features of everyday items that most people don't know about? Use nail clippers to cut through zip ties and other plastic bindings on new toy packages, because sometimes scissors just won't, cut it. Put on airplane mode when playing games on your phone and ads won't play. Sorry I missed your emergency call, I was playing Flappy Bird. If you highlight a portion of text on Reddit before hitting reply, it'll quote just that portion in your post. In the US, a highway with an even number goes east-west, a highway with an odd number goes north-south. A 3-digit highway number is a spur if it starts with an odd number. A spur doesn't reconnect to the main highway. If it starts with an even number, it's a loop around or through a city that will eventually reconnect with the main highway. Highway numbers increase from west to east, odd numbers, and from south to north, even numbers. A highway number divisible by 5 is a major highway designed for cross-country travel. I know with the ubiquity of GPS, these facts are too relevant, but I thought it was cool that there's a logic to it. Autistic me likes highways. My wife just loves taking long car rides with me. Suit pockets are real, but are most likely stitched up to preserve jacket shape during display and transport. You can unpick them and use them as usual, but anything heavier than a credit card will distort the suit faster and you'll look average. Edit. As people keep pointing out, you should cut the threads that hold the vents together on the back. The vents are there so you can move around and sit comfortably, and also to help regulate body temperature. Leaving them done up lets you do none of those things and look silly. The Hitachi magic wand can also be used as a back massager. That's just so unnatural. You can use pipe cleaners for more than arts and crafts. You can actually use them to clean tobacco pipes. Edit. Yes, I mean tobacco pipes, you crazy kids and your devil's lettuce. Windows key plus D minimizes all the windows and shows your desktop. Good for when the boss is walking by, but of course looks suspicious as hell. They need an option that closes all the windows except the TPS report you're working on. Screenshot your TPS report and set as your desktop wallpaper. You can put NSFW, yes, after a Reddit search, and only NSFW posts will show up as results. Dino Run. If internet is disconnected and you search for something in Google Chrome, a T-Rex appears. Tap on it a couple of times, move your phone a bit, not needed for computer, and a wonderful game is ready. The little notch on the metal end of tape measures fits onto the heads of screws or nails so you can drive one in and make measurements by yourself. Shampoo is good for breaking down coagulated semen in the shower. You can use a big block of ice as a disposable and untraceable murder weapon. This was on an episode of Walker Texas Ranger in the early 2000s. A man-wife murder duo used knives made of ice, transported in refrigerated briefcases. Scared the shit out of a younger me. The car rear view mirror has a prism that you can turn with the flipper to dull the reflection of high beams. I thought this was common knowledge that everyone learned when they learned to drive a car. Well, 2 years into my relationship with my considerably older ex, he was driving and angrily complained about the ducker behind us with his high beams on. The guy was tailgating and wouldn't go around. My ex then grabbed the mirror and manually tilted it up, like you would if you were adjusting it. I gave him a weird look and wordlessly titled it back to the original position, then flipped the tab. He was ducking floored and played with it for a straight 5 minutes. A dollar bill is pretty close to 6 inches long, 6.14 to be exact. If you ever need a quick reference for measurement, I've done this more than a few times. Edit. Yep, I got it. Dong jokes. It also weighs about a gram. When drinking from a paper/plastic cup outside when it's windy, put some coins in an empty cup and put the cup with your drink in it. The weight of the coins help to stop it falling over. What am I, a millionaire? If you have an unused grain storage pyramid, you can also mummify your dead and store them and your valuables there. Chrome extensions. I am constantly amazed by how many people have got no idea that they are even a thing. White vinegar. If you add it to your laundry, it takes out every bad smell you can possibly have on your clothes. Edit PT. 2. To answer common questions, You can use as much as you'd like, but anywhere from the same amount as the detergent to a cup will do the trick for average size loads. Add it in where you put the detergent, if there is such a place. If not, add it when the washer is filling up with water / when you add detergent. The vinegar smell will not linger. It'll wash away with all the other gross smells. Cool to see how useful white vinegar is. Also, my top comment is now about smelly things. Nice. Ctrl+Shift+ESC opens Task Manager. Large paper clips make great collar stays for men's dress shirts. Not an item, but you can use the K key to pause YouTube videos and the JL to leap forward and back. Also F for full screen. I'm going to continue to believe that the spacebar is responsible for this action. Chrome has so many shortcuts you barely need a mouse. Ctrl+T opens a new tab. Ctrl+Shift+T opens a previously closed tab. You can hit it multiple times to open multiple closed tabs. Ctrl+W closes your current tab. Ctrl+N opens a new window. Ctrl+Shift+N opens a new incognito window. Ctrl+Tab switches you to the tab on the right of the current active one, and loops around. Ctrl+Shift+Tab switches to the tab on the left of the current active tab. Ctrl+Number switches to that numbered tab, counting from the left. Ctrl+R refreshes the page. Ctrl+F5 force refreshes the page. This disables caching, which can help with pages that might have changed but aren't updating. Alt+D selects the address bar so you can quickly go to a new URL. You can pay people money with Facebook. I have no idea how to do it. If you want to get paid by someone, you can message them something like $5. That $5 will be clickable by them and it'll just ask them to put in their card info, and it's as easy as that. To accept it, you need your info as well, but you only need to do that once ever, either to send or receive. Edit. There is also a security countermeasure implemented. You can set a password to be required every time you pay money. Nothing is required to accept the money, however. It automatically sets up the transfer. Plastic grocery bags fit like a condom over 5-gallon buckets. Spillage is greatly minimized. Perfect for when you have to move a bucket of something in your car but have no lid. Also works well if you have a 5-gallon bucket of semen and don't want to impregnate anyone. When using Chrome, type in Chrome flags into the address bar without quotations. These are Chrome's experimental features. Scroll down and select Enable Tab Audio Muting, then restart Chrome. Now, when a tab is playing audio, you can click on the speaker icon to mute it. I have no idea why this isn't on by default. Edit. Phone formatting. If you see a post online somewhere that strongly offends you, you can easily close your browser window, go outside, and spend some time with your family. Edit. Ha, one of you angry duckers gilded me. Thanks. D. If your PC doesn't have a Wi-Fi receiver, most cell phones can be connected via USB to a PC and used to connect to Wi-Fi. Edit. Just to be clear, I have a Galaxy S5 on AT&T, and all you need to do is connect the phone to the PC via a USB and enable USB tethering. It is important your phone is connected to Wi-Fi and data is turned off in case you lose Wi-Fi. I know this works with Windows 7 and up. You can use scissors to cut food, waffles, steak, cheese, biscuits, etc. Also a pizza cutter works great for waffles and pancakes. I cut food up for my young kids, so I use scissors in the kitchen all the time. I use scissors to cut pizza, so I'm happy to hear that now I'll have a use for my pizza cutter. Your bed isn't just a comfy place to sleep. If, around 1 PM every day, you pull the covers up over your head, it also becomes a great place to hide from all life's problems. Not sure if this is common knowledge, but if you right-click on a YouTube video twice, it will open a second menu where there is an option to loop the video, useful for when listening to music. You've saved me a trip to a website that loops videos. Don't forget to subscribe and share your story in the comment.